Oh hey. Oh hey.
Oh hey.
Oh hey. Hey hey. I'm live.
Oh, I guess I should go live.
If you want.
I'm gonna open up obviously with my starting soon screen because that's the proper way to do things.
That's right. Oh hey. Tato, welcome along, man. Wow. We're in space. We are chilling in space. Minus 188 degrees C. We're definitely chilling. Yeah. Where have you gone?
I'm looking for you right now. Hold on, I'm gonna waypoint you.
So difficult to see people in space. Should have like a little rally point. Should have a little rally point. Whoa.
Oh. Yep, just whipped by you. There we go. I'm right behind you.
Hey.
What up, buddy?
What's up? Hey. How's it going? Sis. Hi, sis. Sis asks, how are you guys?
Hey sis, I'm good.
We're good. We're good. We're very good, sis.
How come you're on his stream? I don't see you on mine. Well,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. Static is streaming as well. But it's you know.
But feel free to stick with Spanj since he's the reason you're watching this. I won't be offended.
Right. What are we doing today, Static?
We're building a space station since we failed spectacularly last time to do it.
Yeah, we did. I think we still got that thing somewhere. Oh, dear.
I do.
The octagon. Yeah.
We just spawn it in.
I got it. It spawns it in.
But you got the final one that we never actually showed anyone.
I don't know. Actually, it just there we go. It's loading.
Well, I say final one. We never finished it.
No, I don't think this is the latest iteration of it. This is actually a version behind. Yeah, the problem
I don't totally hate it. I gotta be honest, but it was a problem.
Hey, simple guy, welcome along, bud. We're not talking about temperatures today. It's 110 degrees Fahrenheit there apparently. It's nice and cool today. It's 21 degrees centigrade. This is lush. Yeah, the problem we had with this space station is it wasn't center. So
yay, sis can be on my channel too. What's up?
Awesome. Right.
Ooh, Commander Root has followed. Hello, Commander Root. Thank you for that.
Nice.
That was 21 minutes ago, so sorry for missing that.
Punctual. Right, I've lost you again. This is going to be an issue.
Oh yeah, I zipped off by the... Okay. Did you delete the station already?
Yeah, I deleted the station. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a
my reference point.
Right, I placed a block. Hang on, let me faction it. CNB. Chilling and building.
With Spanj.
And static.
Hello. I'm here.
Alright, so like I said, what I was thinking we could do is just try and find the edges, how far we can go. So if I put on...
Concrete or steel?
I was just going to use combat steel for everything actually. But that's a good shout because armored concrete is stronger, but it's ugly. It's ugly.
True.
That's sin.
We could do an outer layer of combat steel then, so that we have some pretty.
So it's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just use armored concrete for now, because we are on a creative server, very very kindly offered to us by Hudfire. So big shout out to Hudfire for that.
You won't have to watch us running back to constructors every time.
Yeah. Literally. It's so nice to be able to share a creative session. Right, I found the edge. There's the edge.
Uh-oh. I tried to find the edge in it. Froze. Doesn't like me now.
I'm just going to build like a wall to signify the edge. Something that we can't miss, really. There we go. Right. Zombie, welcome along, buddy. Good to see you again. What eventful things have you done today? Oh god, right. I've been fairly busy today. I fixed a tap. In my bathroom. That's what I did today. So what I did today is I finished off setting up a Patreon page for myself, because I am selfish like that. And I'm going to do a sort of channel update video later on in the week to go over everything that I've recently done and changed. But yeah, there's loads of stuff that I'm trying to set up. I still haven't set up emojis for Twitch yet. I need to do that. I've only just got Photoshop and I'm just trying to get to grips with it and stuff. So there's lots of changes and exciting things to come. But I'm not ready to talk about them all yet. But the Patreon page is up. It's live. Just patreon.com/Spanj. Very, very basic at the moment. I've still got lots of stuff to add to it, but yeah. It's all coming. Yeah, tap. Yeah. Well, YouTube, it's better than it was in the Adpocalypse and Adpocalypse 2.0. It's better than those dark days, but it's not. Yeah, it's pretty bad still. Are you doing that way? Are you? But this space station is going to be enormous, yes. We're just trying to find, basically at the moment, what the outer limit of the size is. So this isn't the space station. Right, I found it. This is just basically so that we can see visually how big we can go. Because the problem we had when we made the octagon was that we went too big in one direction and then we couldn't go as far in the other, and so it was lopsided from that point on, and it just looked horrible. Well, so
what we should do right now is we should blueprint this and try and spawn it in and see what happens.
That's a good idea. I'll let you do the honors. Yeah, Excalibur, we're doing a space station build. Kind of like a, say it's a collaborative design. I wanted to build a space station because there was one bit of it that I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if we could do this, right? And then I was talking to Static and I was like, dude, I got this great idea about this part of a space station, but I have absolutely no idea what to do with the rest of it. So Static just filled in the blanks after that.
Okay, here comes the test.
Alright. Are you spawning it in, like, over there?
I'm gonna spawn it in wherever I can fit it, because it's huge.
It's maximum size. Hang on. I'm trying to track where you've gone.
It's rendering, I think. Or maybe it's not. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, hello. I'm inside it. Oh, there we go. Right. Where's the top gone?
Yeah, the top's missing.
The top's missing. So that's the problem.
That's what we had last time.
That is exactly what we had last time.
It cut everything off above the core.
Yeah. So we need to... The sides are okay, though. I mean,
yeah,
they're sort of invisible. We've got that problem with them being invisible. So if we half... If we half the top and the bottom... Hang on a second then.
We could also just work within this like framework here. Like this I mean, one of us, probably me, can count all these fucking blocks, see how many we have to work with, and then go no higher or lower than that amount, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. If we count halfway on the top and the bottom and then just cut off the top and the bottom to those halfway points and then redo this test, it should then work.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah? Because it doesn't seem to have a problem with the sides, it's just the top and the bottom.
The other thing I think we should do, though, is we should cut the sides in by, like, maybe 4 blocks, just so that we're a little safe.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's go over here and let's do that with this one.
It looks like a set of checks.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete this piece of crap right here.
Yeah, he's very lewd. Alright. So this is the great thing about creative server. Last time we did the Octagon, which is a complete and utter disaster. We were in survival mode. It's just terrible.
Why it was a complete and utter disaster.
I mean, we had the creative menu, the item menu, but still, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20, 6, 8, 13, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 70, 2, 4, 6, 8, 80, 2, 4, 6, 8, 90, 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 110, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 5, 125!
I got the same amount, so
That's good. Right, so what's half of 125? Go!
62 and a half.
So we count up to 60. Just call it 60. And then we've got that little leeway, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that.
Start counting again. 2, 4, 6.
Well, no, so it would be 30 on each side then, wouldn't it? Oh, no, 60 on each side. So you count up from 60 and I'll count down to 60, and then that's what we'll cut it, and then delete the rest. So like start at the core and count up to 60. Unless you're doing that. And I'm just
seriously, I'm trying to count, dude.
Whoops.
1, 2, 60, 60, I think. Do I shoot guns? What, you mean in IRL? No. The closest I've come to firing a real gun was a small arms training centre in a British Army infantry school. It was a replica SAS SA-20A2, but it was a laser thing rather than real bullets. So I guess no is the question, is the answer to the question. I do not shoot guns. I have no guns in which to shoot, other than those that are virtual.
I know I got the 60 because I count better than you do.
To 60. Is that 62? As in, as well, not 62.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you cut this down by... You cut these sides down.
That's really weird. Everyone does that, right. We cut the sides down as well, yeah? Or did you want to try spawning it in like that?
No, because the sides were like shouldn't look half invisible. So they were still kind of fucked up.
Yeah, well, I wonder if that's because of the length,
Yeah.
but yeah. This one's already cut in by 4 blocks, so... How many are you cutting it in by? 4.
Well, I'm cutting 3 from the wall, so in total it will be 4. That's what I mean.
Okay.
So the wall plus the 3 I'm cutting should equal.
Cool. And you've only done that one so far, yeah?
I did this one and the one you're deleting right now.
It's good to have checked.
And you did these other 2?
Yeah, the one you're by now is done.
Okay. This one you're just deleting.
This one just needs to be done. Alright, there we go.
Alright.
Yeah.
Didn't build my little wall there.
So now, let's try and spawn that in again. That's it, that's the build.
We're done. Good building.
Yeah, yeah, good build. Yeah, well done. GG, GG. Color every 5 or 10 to make symmetry easier. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Right, happy. Nice and easy.
At the moment, we're just trying to establish.
Look at that. Huh? Looks good.
Oh yeah, yeah. We haven't got any invisible blocks or anything. Look at that. So there we go. That is as big as you can make. Well, you know, give or take 2 or 3 blocks. That is as big as you can make a space station. It's pretty big. It's kind of. It's funny how it's kind of squat. Hi, Cookie. Welcome along, buddy. Cool. All right. Why have I got the no build warning? That's weird.
Have you got the what?
No build thingy.
What's that?
This is the little icon in the bottom left that says you're not allowed to build here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have that too.
Yeah, weird. All right.
And then I fly away, and now I can.
So,
you want to maybe spawn this in again and build off of that instead of using this thing. It's like it's.
what's wrong with this thing?
Well, I don't know. We have the no build icon here, and I don't want to.
Well, I mean,
I just don't want to get like 50% of the way through a goddamn space station build again, and then have to trash it.
it's fine. It lets us build.
Alright.
I think it's just there because there's a core nearby.
Look, Spanj. If it's a total failure, I'm blaming you.
Look, I can't place another core within. That's all it is. It's fine. It was just weird. But anyway. Stop panicking.
Okay. So how are we gonna do this then?
Okay.
Well, what we should plan first is, because I know how excited you are about all the docking arms and everything we're gonna have on this. So why don't you build build from the outside in the docking arm?
Yeah, I mean that's the SV hangers, because that's what I was kind of thinking. Because I was thinking that kind of sets the size.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's the ratio, the build size. But we've got plenty of room to work with. So I was just literally going to spawn in the sky whale to get the width right, and then I can build the outer frame of that, and we should be good. Should be good from there.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be amazingly long, but I want a good sort of at least 5 hangar bays along each side, and then a big one at the end. Tie-dye boats for a giant donut.
on each side, I thought 2 of the sides were going to have those CV arms.
Well, no, bear in mind, it's prongs. What I mean, I'm talking about the prongs. It's all on one side of the station, but I mean each side of the prongs.
I gotcha.
Hang on, let me spawn this monstrosity in.
I have 1 whole viewer. It's probably still sis.
Yeah. There we go. We're starting out. It's fine. It's early. It's early. More will come.
I'm not that upset. This is like, you know, if you want an alternative view of watching Spanj build, it's basically the only reason you'd tune into my channel.
Problem with the Sky Whale as a test case is that
it's massive.
It's not it's symmetrical design, so I don't know where the middle is.
You could temporarily slap on a cockpit right in the center.
Yeah, that's fine. Because what I'll do is I'll set up a symmetry mode on the base, and that will tell me the symmetry then, won't it?
Clever girl.
Clever girl. Thanks. Alright. So it needs to be so not center. Look at that shit. Right, well that's how wide it needs to be. That is bang on perfect how wide it needs to be. We'll build up from there. Right. Sky Whale needs to fit through that.
Skywell can fit through that. You could probably even put a top on that, and Skywell would fit.
Oh, it's a bit narrow.
It's pretty high up. It is very narrow. You gotta be very skilled. But
it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the beauty of this, is that we could just, you know, extend it by like exactly. 2 blocks.
Yeah, we just do that. We just do that. And I have a shift right click. Delete function, and I don't have to multi-tool everything. Spoiled by creative tools. Bingo. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Skywell.
Sure you don't want more clearance there? I mean, we could.
Nah.
One more block isn't gonna kill us.
The Sky Whale is like the most extreme kind of test thing, isn't it? Most CVs, SVs are going to go flying through there with no issues. So the Sky Whale comes along, which will probably be more treated like a CV, a small CV.
Oh, thanks, Cookie Cookin', for whatever that emote is. I can't see it on my phone.
Yeah. What are you looking at your phone for?
Because that's where I got the chat, because I don't have dual monitors set up because I'm at my dad's house. Woot babysitting old dogs.
Sweet.
Fucking annoying.
Alright. So what I was gonna do was, hang on a bit. You're bringing it out all that way, are you? -1 block from the border.
-1?
I was going to suggest, yeah.
What's that?
Well, actually, this thing is too high anyway. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's fine.
Are you just going to have this like an open?
This is open, so this is just like it's going to be an open lane, top and bottom. These are the walls that I'm putting up there are like the outer walls. Yeah. So bear with me while I'm just going to frame this entire thing a second. Right, so probably about started there. Let's say. Right, I have got symmetry mode on, so it's doing the other way. But let's run this all the way along. Let's see. I need some hangar doors to figure out how big to make everything. Oh, hello. 8 railguns just floating in space. Alrighty.
That's like a thing where if you like you deleted the
Destroy the
skywell. So there's more of them over here. These 4 pulse lasers. Yeah,
how big a bigger hangers should I use?
The biggest?
The
well,
biggest.
the skywell doesn't fit through a hanger, right?
No, it doesn't. Even it won't fit through the biggest. So yeah, because if the skywell's coming along and it wants to dock in the SV ones, it'll use the hanger bay at the far end, which is towards the center, which won't have a hanger door. It will just be force fields.
Okay.
Do you remember?
Yeah. I'm kind of getting that.
All right. Should I have these upside down? I love an upside down one. It's just complicating things. So, one of these 4. One. I just worried that these are too big. 2, 3, 4. I think they're too big. I think I need to go down a bit.
Well, what are those the biggest ones?
Those are the biggest ones, yeah. If I go down a size.
What if you have like just one set that's the biggest, and then smaller ones for the rest? Because like I would like to be able to fit my ship in there.
Do you want to bring yours in so we can see how big it is? Does that only fit through the biggest, does it?
I think it's the biggest 2.
Why? Try that one.
Oh, can you open it?
Hang
So
on.
we have no power.
Ah! There you go.
No, yeah,
Easy. Right, let's do those ones then. Let's do those.
You can just do one, right? Like one of those, and then you can go the smaller ones.
Well, I kind of wanted it to be uniform in some way.
Okay.
You know. Because what I was going to do is set up signal logic so that these are like permanently open unless the station is under attack. So you would only see the force fields.
Right.
Right. So that is as far as this gantry kind of thing goes.
Now.
So now the end hanger should be here. Now this is going to be interesting. So this one, now let's probably make it shorter than that. Doesn't need to be that high. That'll be fine. So the end hanger, right, is going to be that big. That entire space is the end hanger. So what I need is the shutter doors. Let's see if we got ones big enough that'll work here. So we use the biggest. Hang on. It's so difficult to use these. So they don't want to play. No, okay, maybe down one more. If I can get it to go down one more. Come on, page down. Page down will only work so far. Usually have to like add in this goddamn
What if you
test block. There we go. Bingo.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
So they'll only be shut if the station is under attack. But I can't get them. Oh, what them?
That'll be a 3x.
That space is too small, isn't it?
Yeah. What if you went?
How big are they? There's 4, is it? And that's 5. So we'd have to go a block extra each way. All right, that's fine. We can do that.
Pretty doable, yeah.
There's a better way of doing this that I'm not doing.
No. Not that I can think of anyway. My buddy just tried to get me to play Company of Heroes. It's like, I can't right now.
Perfect. Because that's fine. Because what we can do there is we can still like just box that in.
Yeah.
Like that. So yeah, there'll be a little slot in there, but not the end of the world. It's absolutely fine.
Says it looks kind of key.
Right. So let me get rid of this stuff so you can see what I'm trying to do here. No, I don't need a... Well, that's fine. But I don't need a floor all the way along, it's just open.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
We can go down as much as we've gone up. That's 3 blocks, so...
This is a PvP station.
Sure, why not?
Just thinking that maybe you want to put more than one layer of these things.
Yeah, I can do. Figure that out later. Let's get a basic shape in.
That's fair.
So...
Are you leaving this open down here for a reason?
Wait, where are you?
I'm gonna fill this in.
Oh, we'll fill that
underneath
in.
the hangar?
Yeah. That like that line, yeah. There you go. And on top as well, actually. Yeah. Fill that in for me. That'll be awesome. Because what I'm going to do over here is we got 2 gaps there. Let's take you off. Right, this is going to be really weird to do because it's not. I really wish the game gave us more angles to play with because the 33 is just too much. I want a really slow gradient kind of angle to slowly make these hangar bays bigger and bigger the further into the station you get, basically. So I'll try and frame it, but I suspect the 33s will be too harsh. Too harsh an angle for that distance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By the time we get over there, it's going to be pretty much linking to the outside of that. So what we'll have to do is probably stagger it. So we'll have to do a period of 33 and then straight, then 33, then straight.
Yeah, let me just try something.
To try and feel our way through it, really, basically. What are you thinking?
Thinking if we did something like it's this block.
Right.
You did. You alternated between that one and this one. That's the same. Is that a 45?
That's a 45.
I mean, I don't think. Well, how far are you going to go with it? You wanted to go the whole way, sloping it?
I mean, if we imagine the start of this hangar bay as the outer wall of the pentagon you wanted to create. So, if we say the pentagon starts here, so that's as far as I want that angle to go, really.
I see what you're saying. Well, let's see something.
Should we frame the pentagon so that we know what we're dealing with?
That might be a good idea. Yeah. But I kind of wanted to do these first because these are kind of what screwed us over last time.
Yeah, I know.
See, because if you do this, like what I'm doing right now, it just looks incomplete.
Yeah, what I mean is...
I guess it would be like that, right? I mean, that doesn't look so bad.
Well, I was just basically going to do that, but on a much bigger scale. So I was going to do a long line of the 33, and then a long line of straight, and then another line of 33.
Okay.
Rather than doing them intermittently, jaggedly. Because, well, the sort of jagged intermittent thing looks okay from a distance. Up close it looks horrible, in my opinion.
Yeah, jagged and horrible, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas if you do it sort of in 3 big groups, it's not so bad. It kind of looks intentional.
I kind of imagine these prongs coming out here as more squares. And then the pentagon was going to start, like, you could start, like, this will be the base of the pentagon, basically. Where the skywheel hanger is.
That's what I was thinking as well. But,
yeah, so...
But this is why I wanted a nice gradient angle, not something that was, like, crazy. So, what if we stick with that for now? As that, and then I just bring this line along to say about here. A bit more. And then I start up the 33s again.
Good work.
Ooh. Is that too much?
Yeah, and then you just... Yeah, I don't think that's too much, and then you just go straight to here.
And just go straight to the wall, yeah.
I mean, it's a bit much in that if we're going to angle out from here, you're not really going to be able to fit anything else.
No, so what angle were we going to go for? Was it 45s?
Well, we were gonna have to do like what, 33, then 45, then 45, then 33 again.
So the base, then you got the 45s, and then you got the 33s, and then it's a flat one at the top, isn't it? Oh wait, no, that's not a head.
So
Pentagon's really hard to do.
Yeah, I'll put a mini one on in the skywheel hanger.
Okay.
So like something like this, right? And then you go that.
Yeah.
Back. And then back.
Gotcha.
This.
We can do that. Beautiful. Okay, so that should be easy. Let's so from here. Sorry, just be drilling outside my house.
Sorry. The only thing that would be tough would be how the 45s meet, which I guess would be.
Well, there'd just be an angle, wouldn't they? I mean, I suppose you could blunt it though. One block won't upset it from looking like a pentagon.
True.
So that would be there, and then that would be, and then these are the 45s. This isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So it would be just the one. So where are you? It's massive. Static, and it's huge. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, that's like, you know, if we go from where that.
Actually, it wouldn't be too bad. Let's do the 45s. I think it'll be alright. So you have a look at it from high up above.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look too bad.
damn it. Stop it. Seriously, am I looking there? No, I'm not. I'm looking there. So why don't you place the block there and not where you think I want to place a block? Hmm? Why do you think you're smarter than me? You're not. The blocks.
Since nobody else is viewing my stream, you should go to my stream, Spanj, and just look at what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Because currently it's not really a good look. It's like a certain body part.
What? Oh, right.
If you fly all the way up and look down, it's just imagine a medical drawing of, and you'll get what I mean. I'll keep doing this.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Looks fine.
You didn't pay attention in health class then.
Health class?
That's what we call it. Well, that's what some schools call it. Why does this one feel like it's taking so much longer to do?
Here you go.
That's our Pentagon.
There you go. I mean, yeah. The 33s need to be longer, but yeah, whatever. I suppose actually we could do it longer. It would look funny.
You could. Couldn't it go right into the?
So there's the sloping of the
the hangers, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was thinking. Yeah. Right. Let's see how far do we need to go with this? It's difficult to gauge.
Have you been reading your chat, or have you just been talking to me the whole time?
Chat has been quiet today. Is everybody all right in chat? How's it going? Everybody having a good Sunday?
I don't think they like me.
It's not massively audience interactive though. I suppose it's building the
stage
phase. Yeah. You know, Jen was here. She'd be on sort of trying to make inappropriate comments about everything, but
it's true.
Thankfully she's not, so it's fine.
It's 9 a.m. where she is, so
yeah.
that kind of explains why she's not.
A little while, yeah.
Next week I can stream a little later, so no problem.
There we go.
So
I'm just trying to think, is that proportions wise? I think that's as long as the 33s need to be. Well, no, maybe. Yeah, if you line them up with the straight line that's already there, and you carry them on until they're aligned, then it should be perfect, I think. Proportionately.
Okay.
I'm in lurker mode, doing good though. We've got some lurkers in the chat. It's all good.
Oh god. You get murdered?
Only if you say the wrong thing.
Oh, pressure.
Right, there we go. That looks good, actually. That looks good. So these walls, we can probably just get rid of those because they're not really necessary. Right. Okay. Bingo.
Boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Bam, 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 bam. So, the difficulty, a really difficult bit, will be having the CV
Arms coming off of the 45s?
diagonally. Yeah. That's going to be interesting. It's not gonna be pretty.
I mean, I'm thinking, what if you did like?
Well, if you brought them out at a 90-degree angle from there, so you're just using 45s at a different angle, basically, and then the actual docking arms are going straight from there.
I'm just doing this as an example. Like you could go like this. Hold on. Struggling here. And then they look like they're coming straight out, right? But
yeah,
they're coming, you know.
They're an angle. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Then what you could do is once you brought them out far enough, you could have the actual docking arms themselves branching off of, say, like a big middle one in the correct directions, like that. Off in that direction. Seriously? Thank you. And likewise in that direction. So they just sort of branch off. See what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
So your corridors actually to your CVs will be the right angles, and then the main corridor that comes out is at your weird angle, but it looks fine. Looks all good.
Okay.
Happy days.
All right, I think we got a plan then. We need. Weren't we gonna put something else on here though?
Yeah, you were gonna put like a berthing, like a space dock on the bottom or the top.
Oh, the claw, yeah, the repaired thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I also wanted some exterior docking bays. I remember that too. Which you could put as like pads that extend out of the 33s. That might be a little more tough.
Well, I mean, there's going to be room on top of these hangars that I could put pads on top of those.
That's true.
Could put 2 really decent sized pads on top of all these hangars, just for like, you know, recreational vehicles. You know what I mean?
That'll work.
It'll work. Yeah.
Cookie cooking is waiting for mastery. Of what? This
You're gonna be waiting a while there, Cookie, mate.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some time on that one.
I'm just trying to think of sort of interesting shapes I can make with the end of these to make them look pretty cool. So I was thinking about depth, basically. Sorry.
I put something there and then realized you were building something, so I deleted it. Rusty's on.
Rusty's on? But Rusty retired.
They never retire. Put some turrets in there.
Well, yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking. Basically, you'd have just sort of point defense systems in there. 2, like, 4 missile turrets, I reckon. 2 in each. On a sort of central platform. The only problem is... Ah, damn, that's annoying. Oh, that'd be fine. It's not even, because it's 6 spaces in there. What I could do is... Because that's going to be... That's going to be like that anyway. fill that. Like that. Right.
Problem is, if it's in there, you can't shoot at the sides.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of its protection in a way, isn't it? Till something eats through the armor, but this is probably going to be a more visual build than a practical one, anyway. Really, because if we're going to place a station like this in any PvP scenario, you would like surround it with defense batteries and stuff. In my mind,
That's a fair point. Okay. So we gotta make it look pretty.
gotta make it look pretty.
Means everything must be pink.
Which means these flat walls are going to have to be changed later.
The ones I'm building right now.
Yeah, but it's fine. Just keep them like that for now, and we'll sort them
I figured we'd add your standard Spanj texturing with blocks method.
You got it. You got it. Okay. It's not too bad. What we can do with that. Sugar. It didn't go. There we go.
Well, if we were trying to make this pretty, we definitely should have used combat steel. Oops.
Does anybody in the chat know how to use the replace blocks command?
I do, but I don't think it works for types of blocks. It works for, like... I know it'll work if you're trying to replace hardened steel with combat steel. But I don't know if you can replace armored concrete with combat steel.
Pretty sure you can. You can replace it with anything, I think. Somebody replaced all their blocks with cargo boxes at one point.
I don't know the console name for armored concrete though.
Do not execute this command on a server. Fine.
Oh, all right.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. You'll be fine.
We'll get it. We're professionals.
Yeah. Well, once it's finished, we can take it into creative mode.
Right, and just swap it.
You type "oops" in the console. Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
So Cookie Cooking's trying to get me to play Rust now too. Is this the same person that talk about Rust on your stream?
I can't remember now. Might be. Rust is a horrible game.
I don't own Rust, so...
Horrible game.
Sorry to let you down, Cookie. Just deleting things and adding things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we do.
It's like impossible to follow this guy. Just no sense of decorum.
Decorum. What's decorum got to do with it?
No, you have none. That's what it's got to do with it.
Oh, right, I see. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, in an ideal world, I'd like it much bigger. But, you know, Imperion, so what are you going to do?
They have herbal remedies for that now, Spanj, don't worry.
That was going to happen.
Come on, buddy. What'd you expect?
It's true, yeah. Do you want actual funny jokes? You should go somewhere else.
It is all funny. We're all laughing at you, Spanj. That's the joke.
Sure.
You are the joke.
Sure.
Well, at least I'm laughing, so that's really all that matters to me.
Well, yeah, they do say as long as you can make yourself laugh, that's the most important thing.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I've just gone through plugging like 4 stacks of armored concrete.
What have you been doing? Just putting the roof on?
Just put the roof on, yeah. You know, can't seem to. Yeah. Loser.
This guy.
Okay, let's worry about the interior later. Let's sort the outside out.
Yeah, we kind of have to get a general shape going. Oh, rust texture on the build.
Oh, that rust. Yeah. Cookie's always the one that wants rust everywhere.
Yeah, he wants me to sneak it in when you're not looking.
I see. Okay.
It's alright. Where's the Skywall gonna be parked? Okay, yeah, don't worry. We'll get some rust in there.
So the
Worst
Pentagon,
case, I'll scrape it off the ship.
the Pentagon bit. Do you want that flat sides around the edges? And then
I mean, we're kind of limited with what we can do with that, right?
pretty much.
Whenever we work with angles, there's always
It always
one
gets
part
horribly wrong, yeah.
where we're heavily limited and there's nothing. So, I mean, flat sides would work, but then how are we going to angle it up and down?
Maybe we don't. Maybe we just have flat top and bottom. I mean, you're going to put a repair thing on the bottom anyway, so we can do stuff with that. And on the top,
True.
we can build like, I don't know, a control tower or something and make it look sweet.
Okay. All right, buddy. Let's do it.
All right. Damn it. Place chilling and placing blocks. That's what we're doing. Lots and lots of blocks.
You know what? My stream's probably super boring because you know what I mean.
You don't have any music going?
Let's remedy that. I have Pandora. They can't charge me for playing that on my stream, right?
No. It's only if you like monetize it with ads. On
Yeah,
YouTube
which I
or
won't.
something. Okay,
So,
it's fine.
even if I did, I wouldn't make any money. So,
Yeah.
Oh god, that's probably way too loud.
I'm almost tempted to just like leave the gaps between these blocks. Almost.
Almost.
Almost. Ah! There we go.
Yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers radio. That's fine.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Tyler says, Static, just go on the Chill Hop music channel on YouTube. They don't claim anything.
Chill Hop music
Chill
channel?
Hop, like chilled out hip hop. Check out Chill Hop. That's what I need to do.
If I get on Pandora's radar, then honestly, I think that's a success because nobody knows me right now. So I'll take the bad publicity.
Yeah, front page news.
But I will definitely be checking out Chill Hop. Thank you for that. It's always nice to get some free shit.
Olanas.
Free music.
Greetings, Olanas. Greetings to you, sir, from the United Kingdom. How is Greece? I love Greece. Been to Greece a couple of times on holidays, and each time it was amazing. Such a wonderful country. This is exciting.
Yeah, this is like the worst of the days.
The worst bit is this bit. Is the hello. You know, placing a gazillion blocks to form a basic outer shell of this thing. It's very depressing. Regulus Impact. Are you the Spanj on YouTube? I am the Spanj on YouTube, yes. The very same. Well, unless there's another Spanj. Unless there's another Spanj going around that's
impersonating you.
Yeah, yeah. In which case, you know, I need to go and have words.
Clamp down on that shit.
Sue that guy or something. It's hot, although in bad shape lately with all the fires and shit. That is true, actually. Yeah, I heard about all the fires. That's terrifying. Some of the pictures I've seen are just awful. So bad. Yeah, I hope they put them out.
The UK on fire right now?
No, Greece is on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like massive forest fires or bushfires going on over there. Like,
pretty sure the Midwest of my country's been on fire for like a year.
Yeah, but that's like
going through some intense droughts. Yeah,
used to it over there. I think, aren't they? They're sort of prepared for it. I don't know. I haven't heard of wild. I mean, there's no doubt been wildfires in Greece before, but on this scale, this is like biblical. It's crazy.
Damn.
Regulus. Oh, that's funny. I have one of his YouTube videos paused right now. So I mean, my YouTube video is paused right now. Right. Just check this out randomly on Twitch. Oh, hey, welcome along to Twitch. Hey. Great content in Spanish. Love the PvP ship build tips vid from Ox Fenris. You are welcome, buddy, and I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, I will keep it coming. You know, I'll do my best to keep it coming anyway. And then Static will do everything he can to derail me, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Seems like something I would do.
Yeah. Alright, we have our Pentagon. Never
Mostly.
considered lag before that. Even put some in my PvE ships, just in case. Yep. Lag show armor.
Yes. You could see that. You could tell the signs too when he fought my progenitor, because like I was missing engines and stuff, and the blocks in front of them still there.
Yeah.
He took out a bunch of my O2 tanks too, and all the blocks in front of them were still there.
Lag shots exist, man. They exist.
They're real. They're
evil.
They're not a myth. Progenitor needs a huge retrofit.
Thanks for the follow, Oxvenerus. Thank you very much, sir. Very kind. Do you have any tips on the mining with the pup? I can't mine without spending an hour digging myself out of the hole afterwards. It's tricky with the pup because it's quite long. It can get stuck. I guess the way I've been using it is I try and dig the biggest hole to start off with, so make it really kind of wide and round before you just tunnel straight into the ground. One of the techniques is do small circles with your mouse while you're drilling, and you're pointing down. Just do that, and it'll just make a much bigger hole. And with the pup, then you've got a little bit more room to maneuver and stuff. I have got it stuck once and I had to get out and use the hand drill to just drill out some of the rock that was catching on the backside. So yeah, it's because it's a little bit longer than your average driller. I suppose it takes a little bit of practice, but also get laser drills on there, and then you don't have to go so deep. Right.
Alright, don't fill in the floors of these hangar bays because I have kind of for what I want to do with them.
Sorry, you cut off there a bit, bud. What was that?
Don't fill in the floor of these hangar bays because I have kind of an idea of how we can make it look alright, even though they're 2 blocks off the ground.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about what we could do with that. I wasn't sure, which is why I said, let's leave the interior till later.
Yeah. I have a general idea. I'll throw one of them down. Shouldn't take me too long, so you can see, and then if you like it, we'll go with it.
Sweet. Are you thinking like raised floors?
Yeah, I'm thinking like raised pads in each bay with like a nice little like ladder thing leading down.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. I was thinking of doing like railings along the top as well that look like cranes. Try and make them like cool cargo cranes and stuff, lifting and shifting. What's going on? Well, I mean, the the other miner that I usually use is the hole drill maker thingy, which is on the workshop as well, which is a much smaller and much cheaper driller. That is usually my go-to to start off with, but it does have an open cockpit, which is an issue on in areas where you got heat and stuff, radiation. But it's a very good driller. It's got 5 medium thrusters on the back, so it can pretty much fly out of any hole, even if it's vertical. It's crazy good. Nomana, what's up? Hello, welcome along, Nomana. The stream's lagging. Nomana got off his starter planet last night. Good job, dude. Welcome along. The stream is lagging. I have got 0.6% dropped frames. I don't know if you guys have got the option to downgrade the stream quality within the Twitch window. I think it streams at 1080, and some people were saying they had no option to change it. I have a rogue block. Alright, cool. Look at this shit. I'm downscaling, am I right? Okay. That's probably true, actually. I am only on a GTX 970, so... 1080ing that bad boy is costly. The resize options are only for partner channels. Oh, that's good to know. So I'm only affiliate, so. That's good to know.
Put something up here, didn't I?
Yeah, that one. There you go.
And then some truss blocks.
Natalie has subscribed. Thank you very much, Natalie. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Subscribers Club. Right. Let's see. While you're doing that, I think the main one, the big one, should be like that as well. Or should we keep that flat as is?
Does it can you fit that in there? Like, is there a? I was just doing this because I didn't feel like filling in blocks, and let's see.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
the blocks are already filled in here, so I mean, I'm inclined to keep it as is, really, and then we'll just build a slightly different hangar bay around here. We need to get him partnered. Yeah, I know. I think that's more down to me, to be honest. We need to hit some streaming fulfillments. Uncle Dan 2017 has cheered with 100 bits. Uncle Dan, thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Always love a good cheer. So you would, wouldn't you? Right, okay. Is that gonna be... Did I destroy the skywell? I did I?
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah. I kinda need it to see if this is big enough. Oh, hell yeah. That's so cute. Partners do take a bit more, unfortunately. Yes, they do, yeah. I got monetized on YouTube before I got affiliate on Twitch. But then you really use Twitch to stream Chillin and Buildin, and become partnered. I think you need to stream at least 5 times a week or something crazy. So it takes a lot. Yeah, I have to stream a lot more basically. I don't necessarily really have the ability to do at the moment. Maybe sometime in the future I can, but at the moment it ain't gonna happen. Don't worry about it for now. Partners take a bit more, yeah, exactly. Rex partner, 70 concurrent viewer average, stream 12 days a month, and 25 hours a month. There you go. Dodo's on it. He's on it. On it like a car bonnet. Booyah.
So British.
So British? What, car bonnet?
So aggressively British.
No, aggressively British is jolly good show there, chaps. It's a marvellous stream, I think. It's one of the finest ever.
Yep, that's aggressively British as well.
Yeah, there you go. I don't really what you mean by aggressively British. Yeah, you're aggressively American. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, not aggressive to the point where you're like colonizing it, but you know, along that vein.
Right. Yeah. Along the vein of colonizing.
Yeah, you know.
Brilliant. All right. Thanks, Static.
No problem, bro.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Oh dear. Right. What we got going on? What we got going on? These are new tracks, aren't they? That's 500. Da, 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 da. I can just look at the dashboard. Yes, yes. Dumbfounded look the first time I heard a Brit call a car trunk the boot. Yeah. Well, but we were talking about bonnets, my friend. And not the hat saw. Slightly confused. But yeah, that one. I'm sort of starting on detail when I shouldn't be. I should be trying to finish this frame off. So let me put that down. Where did you put the Faust? Hell.
Perfect. Look at that. Can move it forward a bit.
Good looking ship, isn't it? It's a very good looking ship.
What do you think about the pad?
The pad is awesome. Yeah, I really like that idea, the raised pads. And then, yeah, everybody walks around and stuff underneath them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can open one of these walls up and put some stuff under here, I guess, if you want.
Yeah.
Like a, you could put like a, what am I thinking of? A locker, cargo box,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of thing.
all storage and stuff like that. Consoles and deco.
You could have some, yeah, you could have some extra cargo boxes over here where I'm floating right now, like
boots and bonnets of clothing. Sorry, mate. Yeah, carry on. Do you want a wall across here? Ooh. Never mind. Can CVs not dock with bases anymore? They never could. They never could. You could never dock a CV with a base. They just sort of landed there. Never docked.
Sorry, what's happening?
Can you dock CVs with bases? Could you ever dock CVs with bases?
No, you never could.
I think so. No man, I have a question about mining asteroids. Is there a way to extend detection range? I see you have to be in with a few hundred meters before I can tell an asteroid is not just a hunch of rock. Yeah, I have the same. I think because in space, the only detector that's working is your handheld one, which is a distance of 1 kilometer. And you can see things up to 3 kilometers in space, so... Right, let me see about these docking arm things. See if I can get a rough...
That's what I'm trying to do.
Am I just deleting what you just done?
No.
That's right then.
Well, don't fill those in because I'm counting from.
Okay.
So like, this one is I think 17. This notch that I'm in front of is like 17 blocks from.
Yeah, but you want...
I kind of wanted. I was gonna center it and then figure out how wide it should be. That was my plan.
I was gonna say, center it and then make it like a, I don't know,
a
3 by 3 corridor. So
okay.
It would be. So it would be a 5 by 5 box basically, coming out of the wall.
I mean, if this is for show, are we gonna go like multiple layers of armor, or?
I don't think it's really necessary because what we know what turrets target, don't we?
Right.
So turrets target turrets and generators. That's all you need to worry about with the base, unless you're worrying about SVs that are manually firing on stuff. In which case, something this vast, they're probably not going to be manually firing at one particular point for very long while they're under fire by the base's turrets. And if the base gets to a point where all its turrets are destroyed anyway, it's lost, really.
Yeah.
You know what I
Then
mean?
you can just come in the hangar and you don't need to blow a hole. All right. I mean, I would just say 2 layers. Just that just makes me feel secure. I don't feel like my ass is hanging out in space then. But you can have 2 layers just like this, where you just have the 45s facing the other way on the inside.
Yeah.
You know, although honestly, there's so much space in here. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with all of it.
No idea what we're gonna do with it. We could extend the SV hangar, right? So that where the Sky Whale is now is literally like the entrance way into the interior hangar. And then we've got even more like hangar bays, a huge open plan hangar bay in this entire half of the Pentagon.
That would work. So you'd move the Sky Whale essentially back to like
even 90 degrees
area
and have 2 Sky Whale sized hangars either side of it.
You really want to make sure there's a home for your Sky Whale, don't you?
I'm just using it as a metric for size, all right? I'm not married to the goddamn thing.
I think you are. It's all right. We'll get a few of your Sky Whales.
Look, should we bring in the princess? We can bring in the princess if you want. You want to use that as a metric for size?
I do not want to use that as a metric for size. Absolutely do not.
So the Sky Whale is the biggest SV that either of us have, other than the princess. So it's just a metric for size. So we know that if it fits the Sky Whale, it'll fit anything else. That's all I'm saying.
True.
Oh dear. Right. So let's think about this then. Because yeah, you're right. We have an enormous amount of space to play with here. So what the hell do we do with it all? Let's bring the hangar right back to the middle. And extend it out to about, I reckon, let's see, I think about there. So that entire space that I've just outlined there is now the hangar bay. Right. This is a monster. They're going to go through a lot of stacks of concrete here.
What do I just do? God damn it.
What have you
I
done?
filled in the wrong things and I now completely lost where I was and have to count this all over again.
Oxfenris, I've been watching your Solo 8 series, wondering if you're going to do another PvP server gameplay series. That is that's a hell of a question. Are we going to do another PvP server gameplay series?
Eventually.
I mean, I do sometimes stream PvP multiplayer on Twitch. Every now and again, you know, if I've got time and I happen to be playing it, I'll stream it. Because we've actually been playing a little bit on a server called Craft World, which is set up by some wonderfully lovely Danish people that we like.
Jolly good sorts.
It is, yes. It's lovely sorts of people, you know. Good people that are hard to find. You know, apart from Arthur, and he's a bit of a dick, but yeah. Every group's got one.
He knows.
He knows it. He knows it. Yeah, yeah. So we do play PvP on that server every now and again, but it's not like a full time. It's not like we used to play on the Wolves, where it was basically the only thing that we do in Imperial. We do it full time. I think what happened with the Wolves server is just taught us a lesson to just chill out. You know what I mean? And we were try-harding a bit, I'd say, on the Wolves server, really. Honestly,
I'm just gonna say this one thing.
Go on.
I think you have a tendency to like give us a little more blame than we deserve, and just to kind of keep the peace. And I don't have that instinct, so I disagree with you slightly. But you know,
no, you're right. You're right. There was, but my point isn't necessarily about who's to blame for anything. It's more just about that we got so attached. You know what I mean? And then
yeah, I'll give you that.
Shit blows up, and we flip out. Everybody flips out, and we do. Us flipping out, we're absolutely justified.
Mm-hmm.
You know, absolutely justified flipping out. But I don't like being in an environment where I flip out. I shouldn't be doing that. It's a game. We should be playing it to enjoy it. And if you're playing it and you're getting so worked up about it because people are being fuckfaces, then don't play it. So just that. So. Not quite the straightforward answer to the question, really.
Yeah.
Lasher X5, thanks for the follow, dude. Much appreciated. But yeah, I like to think one day we probably will do a multiplayer series again. And like I said, I do still play multiplayer, but it's not on the scale. Not on the scale that we used to. But watch this space because, you know, minds change. Things change, situation changes. Stuff could happen. Some very, very cool, exciting stuff can happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. I think I have the outline of the hangar almost done. No empty space. Now how's that for a frickin' hangar bay? Boom! Eh? I mean obviously with walls and stuff, but now the question is, should I open up the little hangar bays to the big hangar bay? Should I put a hole here? I feel like
you're gonna need somehow to walk in, right?
Oh, yeah. But I'm not talking about a person-sized hole. I'm talking about a ship-sized hole. Or should it be a cargo-sized hole?
Ooh, cargo-sized hole's nice.
It's a really weird fucking phrase.
Yes. I like the cargo-sized holes.
I love a good cargo-sized hole. Anyway.
Moving on.
Alright, here we go. Cargo-sized hole. Up here. Cargo hurl! Oh yeah, Lucy really likes this track, but I find it really annoying. I don't know why it's in my playlist.
Which track?
It's kind of...
I mean, I guess I could watch you.
Yeah. Do you want me to sing it to you?
I mean, that would be preferable.
Oh, right,
you know,
okay.
if you're gonna skimp out on me, then I guess I'll have to Click on your freaking
I'm gonna
thing.
skimp out on you, yeah.
Alright,
It's really short, but it's so whiny.
I kind of like it.
And maybe it's just me.
Not bad.
It should be a secret mana, yeah.
How long did you want these CV pads?
Well, now hang on. Are we making pads or are you making docking arms?
Well, yeah, I meant the docking arms.
The docking arms, right?
Like long enough for, say, a Naginata?
They don't need to be massively long, yeah, because something like the Reaver's Wrath wouldn't ever dock. It would send out small ships and as ferries.
Yeah. Float off the side.
Yeah, the Naginata would dock. Let me bring it in.
I just did. Well, I brought in my copy of it from the illegal server.
Oh yeah.
Which I renamed the Devil's Sledgehammer because that's the name I suggested for it that to use. So I felt it was fitting.
Yeah, and then you put this horrible paint job on it.
Horrible? You mean amazing?
But remember, Mufasa, that were we going to branch off the docking arms? I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? But because if you look at the Naginata, because it's got such a fat ass, right?
Yeah.
When you park it like that, its fat ass kind of interferes with the other side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you back it up a bit, a second, and we actually say brought out a docking arm that way, and you docked it against that. So if you turned it sort of 45 degrees to your left.
Oh, like, wait, so like this, or?
That'll work, actually. Yeah. That'll work. We could do it either way. Did you see what I mean? Because then you could have two Naginatas right next to each other with room to spare, and then you've got another. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong side. You have two Naginatas here. I know you can't see what I'm looking at, but yeah, then you got room to spare where you are for something else, for a progenitor. Progenitor would fit in that space really nicely.
Would. Gotta rebuild it first.
Yeah.
She's in dry dock until further notice. After that embarrassing showing the other day.
Like shot armor.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the upgrades necessary for, you know, the thrusters should have been embedded more. The turrets should have had some cover.
Yeah.
But you know, is what it is.
Is what it is. It's where it is. But I suppose it's probably oh, I'm getting some frames here. That was odd. What was I going to say? I think for the progenitor, it's probably easier to modify than rebuild from scratch, though, isn't it? Like rebuild.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I already heavily modified it once before, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah.
I mean, the original build of it was quite hideous.
I'm just trying to think of the middle here. We want a sort of tower or something, don't we?
Yeah.
At the top, and then at the bottom was your repair claw. Just trying to think of what the tower would look like. I mean, typical control tower is phallic in shape with a knob on the end of it. where all the little people sit.
A nice phallic knob.
Nice
That's what we
phallic
want.
knob. You know, classic control tower shape, but I don't want that. I was thinking more like a Vader's fortress shape, you know what I mean?
I hear ya.
Let's have a look at Vader's fortress. Hang on, let me get that up on the old Google image search. Let me tune you guys into it. There you go. Vader's fortresses in like dark colors. This is not what I wanted to go on to. Hang on. Is that the biggest picture you got of that? That's rubbish. Yeah, something like that. There you go. It's more a decorative tower than anything else.
Where are you?
I'm just on Google image search. I just searched Vader's fortress. First image. But you had several. There's one there that's quite interesting. We can't see the rest of it. Perfect.
Yeah, I think once his manhood got melted off, he needed to compensate with large strongholds.
Quite. That's from Jedi Academy, that one.
Good game, Jedi Academy.
I love that game. It's such a good game. One of the best Star Wars games ever, that.
Yeah.
The thing is, again, with this fortress design here, these Vader towers, shall we say, they got such a subtle slope to them. You couldn't do that in Imperion.
Right.
You couldn't. You could make the four sort of peak spires with the slots in the middle of them, but you couldn't give them that. What is that, like 10 degrees slope? If that.
You heard him, Elion. Get on it.
Yeah, I want 10 degree slopages. You bastards. Think about what have I done? There we go. Game captures on. Right. Okay. Okay. Let's bring you up. That's down. Let's go up. I'm just doing this by eye.
You do you, homie.
Okay. Okay. This is really difficult. I'll get this right. So difficult. Right. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change this song.
Yeah. There's one in every stream.
Alright, I can keep this one. Some might call it a classic. I don't know if I would, but
Wee bugger.
not having to use the bulk tool is so perfect too, because when I delete something, it gets deleted on the other.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, to keep flying around the symmetry lines. Make sure you got everything. Basically, we love creative servers. They're the best.
Thank you, HUD.
Yeah, thanks, Hud. I'm surprised they haven't popped in, actually. Are they still on? They are. I don't know where they are.
I mean, it's not like we're in an easy place to find, and we're in our own faction.
Yeah, but he can use the map command. He knows we're in this orbit.
It's true.
This is map to combine it. There you go. Do map. Mail. Map. And there's loads of CVs dotted around all over the place that they've been working on. But they're not here. They might be down on the planet. Anyway. Doesn't matter. Did I do that right? Is that right? That is right, isn't it? Yeah. And then from there. Here's a question. I wonder if the copy and paste function works. Hold on a second. I think these are
It's creative, why wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean it should do, shouldn't it? How many did I do? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. 5. Starting a little bit cray cray now. Starting to look a bit cray cray. Build faster, says Hub. There he is.
Sorry, HUD.
There he is. Let me show up. I really appreciate you letting us use your server, by the way, dude. Very awesome. Okay, so what I was thinking is having like almost like battlements, like castle battlements, but only for this tower. So that's why I've got the 4 towers there, and then up here I was going to do like almost like castle-esque kind of slope it up, but then bring it back down again, do a sort of flat-ish area on top of that, and then slope it up again, flatten it down, and then slope it up again to the final sort of height.
I can dig it.
And the 4 towers will be kind of host to a central tower that'll go up to, you know, about there. It'll go as high as it can.
Sounds good.
So, I think, oh, This track's pumping. Got some energy. Simple guy. I didn't even know you were gone, buddy. So there's no offense. Hello. I'm streaming. Thanks for popping in, though. Always good to see you. So, unscheduled visit from the wifey.
Oh, gross.
Oh. Unscheduled as well. I mean, it's just rude, frankly.
Yeah, really.
It's just rude.
This is why you have a secretary.
Do I?
Jen.
Ah! Jen. Of course.
Of course, she's not here to be upset with me for saying that. I thrive on conflict, Spanj. You know this.
Yeah. I remember it well. Easy, tiger. Misbehaving blocks again.
Hate those bastards.
Oh, I see. You don't care about me. I'll follow your tape. That is not true. I do care. It's just that I didn't notice you weren't there. This is a completely different thing. Okay, so let's take this down. So I put these gaps here. What I'll do is I'll put some, it'll just be armored glass there, basically. But it will be faux windows. They won't be real. And I'll put like orange lights behind them to give them a sort of a nice glow.
Ooh. Sounds hot.
That's the idea, yeah. What I'll do is across there. I'll carry on up above. This will be the roof, but I'll carry on above it, and then it'll make it look like proper battlements then. So, let me show you what I mean. I'll bring this. Bring some glass. I will, simple guy, yes, of course. I love all my subscribers and followers dearly. They're equal amounts.
Well, you say that, but you're only building with one of them right now.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Spanj. Thrive on conflict. I told you.
What are you doing? Alright. And it's slightly irritating that the bit in the middle is 3 blocks instead of 2, but it's fine because it's in the middle. It's in the middle. It'll be alright.
Right. It'll live.
It'll live, exactly. Fine. Trying to give you an idea of what I'm going for.
You talking to me or the stream?
Both. I always appreciate your feedback, Static, as well as the stream.
I very much like.
Especially Simple Guy. His feedback is the most valuable, of course.
Obviously. Because he's just your standard simple guy.
Exactly. Exactly.
I like this a lot here.
Nice. Okay, so all I was going to do is then block it off. Alright, with concrete. And then that, I think that's, I got, yeah, I got plenty of room in there to put some lights. I could even use texture. Texture! I think you give me 999 texture tools. Brilliant. Could use this one. No, that one. No, that doesn't work. Because it's concrete.
Alright, you want to come check out my
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Earth Control Y over here? That's what it looks like right now.
Orange glow! And that's without power even on. How's it going, Wacko? Good to see you on the stream, dude. Thanks for coming back. Hey, nice. Double entry.
Alright.
Very good.
So I'm figuring we park. Let's see about this.
Park alongside it, or straight onto it. Or even the smaller ships can side onto it.
I have a plan here, right?
I'm gonna get another one.
Not quite.
Well, if we're spawning in ships.
God. That thing out of here.
Yeah, you.
Progenitor's traumatized. Get that, huh?
Oh, look at that. That is a good fit. The Najachi's a weird shape though, so I might need to like just park it like that.
It's still good. Actually works pretty well.
Stupid question, but can one use solar panels on a CV? No, unfortunately not. Will this build be uploaded to the workshop or keep it as your group's trademark?
I
I don't mind uploading it to the workshop.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, it'll be on the workshop. There you go. We pretty much put everything we build on the workshop, to be honest.
I mean,
Wacko's stuck on a frozen wasteland. So you see, CV's got no power. Is that the problem, Wacko? Yeah, it would. Same. Tie-dye's got it. Solar panels for CVs. The other problem with solar panels for CVs is I think there'll be a massive lag because the solar panels are constantly trying to figure out how much power to take in. And if you're moving the CV around so much, it's going to be constantly readjusting and things like that. I think if they did solar panels on CVs, you'd have to get them only to work when the CV's not moving, because otherwise it'd just lag everything out. Trying to figure out how much power to absorb. So they can do everything. Unless they can figure out a better way of doing it, I don't know. But I don't think they can. That's my opinion. Right. That's one battlement. America! Says simple guy. Simple guy says America. I don't know why. It just does.
It's a American quality, being aggressively proud of it for no apparent reason.
Yeah, it's aggressively American. There you go.
There you go. See?
There you go. See?
It's all fair.
Yeah.
And I just cap these up for now with like shutter doors. I assume we're gonna like sculpt at some point, like some slopes on it. It doesn't just look like a
Oh yeah.
big dumb Y.
Oh yeah. Kerbal does solar panels fine. It's indeed possible. Just make them 100% or nothing. Fair point. Be interested to know how Kerbals work.
Sure, it's already played.
Also, does Kerbal run on the Unity engine? Because a lot of the problems Empyrean has is because of that bloody engine. And a lot of the problems it also has is not because of the engine, it's just, you know... Problems. Developmental issues.
Yes.
Kerbal's Unity as well. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to defend Elion anymore. Get on it, Elion. Sort your bloody lives out. What's wrong with you? Oh. I've done that wrong. Get down. Get down.
The way I tried to say
Simple Guy says, this space station is looking good.
Oh, thanks, Simple Guy.
Oh yeah.
That's why we appreciate your opinion above everyone else's.
That's why we stream, ultimately. You know. We wouldn't do this if it wasn't for people like you. Heroes. Heroes like you, my friend.
They're the real heroes.
Frankly. I mean it genuinely. Thank you. I'm being accused of trolling next.
Yeah. That wouldn't be us at all.
No. I'll tell you one thing about this space station. It's freaking huge, man.
It is.
So big.
It's much bigger than the Octagon ever was, and we did like several videos each on that stupid thing. I think because the entire first video was just us building the room. We spent way too much time on it.
Yeah, we really did. And then it was off center and it ruined everything else.
Pretty much.
Terrible idea. Frickin' Yugi. What? Frickin' Yugi. Wacko asks, what is the space station going to be called?
Don't you have a way to figure that out? Don't you just ask all your viewers and they...
I just ask you guys.
Yeah.
Name it. Come on. God, what do you expect me to do? Everything? You know?
I mean, come on, guys. Seriously. Let's stop fucking around, alright?
Alright.
Alright. It's 2 o'clock. 7 for you.
Have you got an appointment?
I have to be somewhere at 3.
Oh, okay.
Let
me just finish these glass.
No, yeah. It's not like
we go now. We go now.
Yeah, no. Not like that. But
mint condition. There's a Simple Guy's suggestion for the name of the station is mint condition.
Mint condition. I think at this point we should call it.
So Taido's suggestion was freaking Yugi, right? I admit, yeah, no, not Yugi, Spanj. Huge with a Y. It's what the cool kids say. So the suggestion is freaking huge, mate. It's freaking huge.
I see.
Sorry, mate.
I wouldn't say it's what the cool kids say, because I know someone who says that. He's very not cool.
Don't starve, Imperion base edition. Fair enough. Freaking huge! Like that. It's good.
How come you took out your little orange block thing?
How come I took it out? What? Where?
What did you... Oh, no, okay, it's over here. I see it.
Yeah. These will be like... I don't know. Pure deco, really, at that point. The tower is not going to be much more than just deco. But... hopefully it'll look alright. The difficulty coming, I mean, I'm building just one side of it next, so it's how to get the other sides sort of looking good as well. Yugi Station. It's gonna be a theme now. Yugi.
I don't really want to name the space station after a 90s card game.
Yeah. Alright. It's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. Obviously, just remember that the things sticking out the sides. I'm pointing at the screen. Why am I pointing at the screen? At the sides. They won't be there when we're done. They're just there to remind us where the edges of the station are and how far out we can build, basically. But that's what we've got so far. We've already got CVs docked to it. I have to say, the Naginata docking to that thing looks amazing.
Does look very good.
It looks well good. The progenitors. I don't know, but I thought you were going to park the progenitor one slot over. In the equivalent slot of the Naginata. I was going to park it in between. But it works, because you could then fit another Naginata there. Yeah. You really could. Looks really good. Starting to look like the Chrysler building in NYC.
Oh god.
Really?
It's because of all the windows, I guess.
Oh, okay. It's not that many windows. They'll have even more windows when we're done with it, though. But yeah.
It's windows, structural weaknesses.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Alright. That was a pretty solid first day.
Pretty solid first 2 hours for a build, that.
Yeah.
Got a basic frame going, the top bits coming in. You've got my SV hangers in.
Yeah, most of what we wanted to, like, what we all really wanted to put in is in, except for the only thing left for me is the repair claw, but I didn't want to start building that until we had, like, a floor set out.
Yeah. It looks more like a CV at the moment than a base.
Yeah, right? With the two front things?
Prongs at this, yeah. But I think as it becomes more vertical with the towers and stuff like that, it will then look more like a base.
Yeah. And what you can do on the sides here to kind of, like, it has some, you know, character to it, so it's not just flat, you could put, like, gun platforms.
But gun platforms will indent the armor and, yeah. We'll texture with blocks.
Indeed.
Indeed. There we go. But that's cool. I'm going to call that a stream.
Same here.
I'm going to call that a stream. Thank you, everyone. Come and join the stream and watching, and thank you for all the subscribers and follows and cheers and all that stuff. You guys have been excellent as always. Bit quiet, but excellent. Yeah, we'll be back next Sunday, but we'll be back at 7 PM GMT rather than 5 PM GMT. We're obviously a bit earlier than normal today because Static has apparently got more important things to do or something. That guy.
I don't know if it's more important, but it's a thing I have to
think.
So
Yeah. But yeah, thanks.
Thank you everybody for the 3 people who watched my stream over Spanj's.
That's good. That's not bad for a first stream. Not bad for a stream at all.
You're very loyal. I actually don't know what the exact number was. I think it was 2. So I have 2 right now. One of them could be me. I don't know.
Yeah. Alright guys, thanks again, and hopefully I'll see you guys next Sunday, 7 PM GMT, for part 2 of this build, and we'll carry on from there. And thanks you everyone again. Have a good week. See you later.
Take care, guys. Take care.